other thing that we get to do next year is
tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
the other thing that we get to do next year is
tune in now.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. And coming right up, we'll see the Utah Jazz playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, they've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. And before we tip off, I just need to ask Shaq, when you think back to great teammates, what are the qualities that make a great teammate?
Well, you want to play with guys who care as much about the game as you do, a guy who puts the team first, a guy who gets you involved, a guy who has the same dreams and aspirations that you have about the game.
Well, that name sounds like Kobe Bryant to me that you were talking about, but I always look for guys who could push me. And I could push them at the same time, where we could work together. It's a family, the basketball team, you playing for 82 games. You need somebody that's going to be in your corner.
Wouldn't you like to push Kenny?
Push him off the set.
Yeah, that's what I was getting
As long
at.
as I could push you back.
You may not be able to. Kevin Harlan, take it away, kid.
The Jazz look to take charge at Energy Solutions Arena here in Salt Lake City, Utah. And we're going to bring it to you live. The Utah Jazz come into this one after the win against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. The guy... who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Love and Verjao are up front. Irving is out there with Q, and it's Smith in at the 3.
And those are the first points of the game.
Nice hoop to get the scoring started there.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Gobert with a screen for Hayward. Now here's Burks. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 5. Here's the teardrop. And Hayward gets it to go.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here is Verjao. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Detroit.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Here's Smith. He dishes it to Irving. Favors with the rebound.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Burks can't get it to go. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Rebound, Utah.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Cavaliers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And so Irving nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Hayward. Gets the front of the rim and out.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Outside Irving. Smith outside. From the arc. That's good. Smith's got 6.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Now here's Exum. Covered by Irving. Exum dishes to Burks. Gobert the screen. Now here's Burks. Not a lot of room.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find a rhythm and flow here offensively.
Moon passes to Smith. Dishes it to Irving. Love with the screen on Hayward. Irving against Hayward. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. While we can, let's get a quick check of our 2K leaderboard for a glimpse at one of the NBA's most elite groups. The top 3-point shooting wingman in the league. In the 3rd spot, Gordon Hayward.
I mean, these guys are all constant threats on the perimeter. Shooting the 3 isn't all, though, that they do. But it sure is a lot of what they do.
They are your classic dual threat small forwards. Their 3-point shooting is phenomenal, but they can still slice a defense open with their ability to get inside and attack that rack.
Both free throws good for Irving. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Exum kicks to Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Burks. He feeds it to Favors. Soft touch off the glass.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Irving dishes to Love. Here's Moon. Burks covering. Moon passes to Smith. And stolen by Favors. Burks kicks to Exum, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, the head coach for the Jazz gave me a few moments to catch up with him. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding, he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Gobert. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Gobert the screen. Here's Burks. They get it again. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Jazz have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Gobert drops them both. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Now Irving, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. And there's the pass to Love. Here's Varejao. That's in there. Love with the assist. Varejao's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Gobert with a screen for Burks. And that one comes up a bit short.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Now here's Exum, following the miss by Anderson Varejao. Gobert the screen. Favors dishes to Exum. Favors with the screen on Smith. Exum passes to Favors. Here's Smith. An 11-point game for him in the win against Detroit. And Moon kicks to Smith. And the pass to Varejao. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Moon dishes to Smith. Love with the screen for Smith. Kicks it to Moon. On the wing, Irving. 20 feet out. Gobert with the block. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Anderson Varejao.
Utah timeout call. Ladies and gentlemen, your Jazz dancers.
We're not too far along in the basketball season right now, so let's see how the Jazz have done so far in the league stats. Second in opponent shooting percentage. Fourth in opponent. And they're in the top third in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
And they've been outstanding defensively, as you can see from that ranking and opponent field goal percentage. They get after it and make everything a challenge.
Now here's Hayward. 20 points for him last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Here's Favors, and that one is hammered home.
Assistant, Trey.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Detroit Pistons.
And what a heck of a performance for them, particularly offensively. I mean, there were stretches of that game where everything seemed to be falling.
Ball movement was superb, majestic, and they got good shots and they made them. So it wasn't a surprise, but the ball movement was the key. Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter.
Irving double team. Kicks it out to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. Smith's shot is good.
What a performance, Kevin. It seems like every three he shoots is falling for him. He's in the zone.
Thompson against Favors. Hayward passes to Lyles. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Irving with the ball. He's got 6. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Irving's got 8 points.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here's Hayward. He's had his share of big nights at the offensive end, that's for sure. His scoring average is at 18 points a game.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Utah. Burke comes in for Alec Burks. Cleveland also making some changes. Keefe, he's checked in for Love. Shumpert comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Vasquez in for Kyrie Irving. Good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Now Moon. And he also played a big role in that last game with Detroit. To the paint, here's Keefe. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Cavaliers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. Jazz trail by 8. Burke kicks to Favors. Favors with the screen. Kelly dishes to Pondexter. Favors against Keefe. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Kelly. Off target from three-point range.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here's Moon. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Over in the corner to Vasquez. And another miss by Cleveland. Utah has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. And here is Burke. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta. Favors can't get it to go.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
That's good.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them.
We need to calm down.
But I agree with
taking too many shots early in the
Let's
clock.
bring out the 2K
Get some
leaderboard
ball
to see the
movement.
best
Run something
up-tempo
on the offensive
teams
end.
in the league.
Number
Number 1.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast-breaking style, and they are all in.
Burke with it. He's covered by Moon. Favors passes to Kelly. From 13, and that one goes long. Cleveland leading by 10. Keefe's shot is good.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Utah with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. Pondexter kicks to Favors. Burke the pass to Lyles. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that 2-hand.
Here's Moon. He is a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Pass to Shumpert. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Favors with the screen. Kelly dishes to Favors. Charity stripe shot, and he gets it to go. Favors has got his third basket of the night. Cleveland leading by 10. And Moon kicks to Vasquez. Vasquez gets a screen from Moon. Vasquez can't get it to go.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They set the pick. The screen from Thompson. Vasquez passes to Keefe. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez. He's got 5.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Now here's Burke. He's covered by Moon. Now here's Burke. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Kelly. And he can't bank that one in. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by 10. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And Derek Favors known for his work ethic, and he talked about his focus on developing his skill.
I just want to get better. I just want to keep him.
Well, the desire is there, and sounds like the commitment that he's showing is to how far, Greg, you think he can go?
Well, you talk about desiring.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Keefe comes in for Kevin Love. McDermott's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Q in for Shumpert.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. And for Cleveland, Moon, he's in at shooting guard. Anderson Varejao is out there with Keefe. Then there's Irving. And it's McDermott in at the 3 slot. Pick by Varejao. Irving can't hit.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
3-pointer, Hayward. No good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burdick. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons was a big factor. He had 23 points, but also put up 4 boards. The cherry on top for him, in addition to his outing, was ending the losing streak his team had been suffering through. We all know how big those moments can be for a team, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a roll like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. Hayward leading the charge.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Irving's shot is good. Jazz trail by 11. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's Hayward. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Irving double team. Moon with it. Now defended by Hayward. Pick by Varejao. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Clippers. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, Utah, 5.5 games behind.
Right now for the Jazz, their season has been exactly the kind of misadventure their fans were afraid it might be.
Yeah, it's been ugly. I mean, we knew things were going to have to fall in the perfect place for them to contend, but nothing did.
Here's Moon. Pass to Keith. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Time now to get a glimpse at where the Cavaliers are in the NBA rankings while it's still early in the season. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
And the Jazz making a change here. Burks is checked in. Moon with it. There's a screen. Off the screen. McDermott can't get it to go.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Burks. Now Cleveland shooting 43% from the floor. Now Moon. Picked by Varejao. Burks with the steal. And oh, here we go. Burks got it. A fast break chance. And here is Pondexter. Favors, dishes to Burke. And it's good.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Here's Moon. Burke covering. And Moon kicks to McDermott. Pass to Moon. Cleveland moving it around. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Vasquez. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Vasquez has got his first points of the game. Jazz trail by 6. The dish to Burks. And there's the feed to Burke. Here's the screen. He kicks it to Burks. That one falls coming off Burks' feet. Burks got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Cleveland leading by 3. 1:25 left here in the second. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Pondexter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Moon passes to Vasquez. Feeds it to Moon. Now the pass to Keith. Shot clock at 6. Vasquez dishes to Moon. The rebound by the Jazz. Burks has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Some firepower, Clark, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Favors with the screen. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Jazz making a switch here. Kelly's checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Varejao. Love comes in for Keith. And Shumpert in there for McDermott. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Moon. The screen from Thompson. Here's Shumpert. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Tie game in Utah. And we'll be back right after. have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
And, you know, they have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one particular player, given how good he is at drawing fouls and how many fouls he's been drawing.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, Favors and Gobert, the shot-blocking duo inside. Burks the off guard with Hayward at the 3. And it's Exum in at the point. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 2.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Favors with a screen on Smith. Hayward kicks to Burks. Back to Hayward. Just 4 to shoot. Looking to get back on track here, and it's good on the way in. Hayward's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have. How about that eclipse? What a screen by Smith.
Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And, guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
It's a pick by Love. Irving up top. He's got 13. A shot by Varejao, wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's now 6 points for Anderson Varejao. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Exum kicks to Gobert. Takes it off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
He got right to the cup using that screen. That's 7 points for Freak. This game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 already. Intensity is the theme for this one.
Exum kicks to Gobert. He dishes it to Burks. Irving against Hayward. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. No luck. Cavaliers go the other way with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Favors, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
What a game for Favors. 10 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Jazz have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Gobert with a screen for Exum. Nato covered by Smith. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Irving. Averaging about 24 points, 9 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he leads the way for them in the scoring department.
Always looking for a crease in the defense, poking, prodding, and manufacturing points.
Picked by Varejao. Irving double team. And it's Varejao penetrating.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw, good, Varejao. No good on the second free throw.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Rejected by Moon, and it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Nato, he's covered by Moon. Dishes it to Gobert. Clock at 6. Here's Favors, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points. They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Favors passes to Exum. Nice ball movement by Utah. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Nato, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. For Utah, they have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. Cleveland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Now, here is Irving. 13 points in the game. He feeds it to Moon. Wants to get it to Varejao, and does.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backboard.
Kicks it to Exum. In the corner, it's Hayward. Another miss by Utah.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Irving, good. Irving's got 15 points.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Pass to Favors. There's the dish to Hayward. Five to shoot. Back to Favors. Here's Gobert. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Irving drives in, and he gets it to go. Now it's a 4-point Cleveland lead.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
With the teardrop, it's rebounded by Cleveland. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Cleveland. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, Orlando, tied in first place with them.
And I think for the Cavaliers, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
And they're not a team that other teams look forward to facing. They're only going to get scarier the deeper into the season we get.
Love's checked in for Cleveland. Shumpert comes in for J.R. Smith. Pondexter kicks to Kelly.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Burke, he's checked in for Utah. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Vasquez comes in. Here's Moon. Burke covering. And stolen by Burke. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Gobert down low. He's covered by Thompson. Offensive rebound. Nice shot by Gobert.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Moon with it. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Vasquez. Shot from 12. A rebound by the Jazz. Lyles got 5 rebounds tonight. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Passes it to Pondexter. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. Now Moon. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there? Because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
They set the pick. Up top, Burke. He's covered by Moon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another miss by Utah. The Cavaliers leading by 3. The screen from Thompson. Gobert with the block. And now Utah, fast break. Burke with it, now guarded by Moon. Here's Kelly. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Moon. He's got 12. The feed to Vasquez. Love right side. Down low. Here's Moon. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Checking out the game Q is having. 12 points. And he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter. And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
It's stolen by Vasquez. The drive by Shumpert. Gobert pulls it in. Utah trailing here. He kicks it to Pondexter for the lead. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Shumpert dishes to Moon. Cannot hit, so Utah will take it the other way. Burke kicks to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Burke with it, now guarded by Moon. Burke, the pass to Gobert. Great D that time from Love.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Moon. Burke covering. Vasquez kicks to Shumpert. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Shumpert's got 8.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He was intent on running the offense through Q. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. We've got 1:48 left here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. They set the screen. Takes the three.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared.
Cavaliers timeout. All right, fans, I want everyone here in the arena to get on up out of your seats and make some noise for your Jazz dancers.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Love. 5th in three-point shooting, 6th in field goal percentage, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And yeah, he's one of the lasers in the game. Just a hard man to put on ice.
Thompson dishes to Moon. Rebound, Utah. Lyles got 7 rebounds in the game. And there's the pass to Burke. There's the screen. Here's Lyles. Plenty of space. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got assist number 8 now on the night. 1:05 left in the third. Shumpert passes to Love. To the middle. Here's Thompson, and it's going to be a 3-second call. And one of the trademarks of the many best point guards in the league, their ability to score in addition to distribute. So here now a look at the top scoring point guards this season. Kyrie Irving, number 1. And, of course, Freak.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in our league. I mean, to see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
Yeah, and that's the age we're living in right now. I mean, it's not uncommon to see a point guard lead his team in scoring, which used to be almost unheard of. And these guys here are all capable of carrying the scoring load for their team on any given night.
And they take the lead. Burks has got 9. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
You know what? You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Feeds to Shumpert. To the paint, just 5 to shoot. Love with the bucket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Burks the pass to Lyles. Here's Gobert. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
Terrific.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Cavaliers trailing, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Moon in at shooting guard. Kevin Love out there with Thompson. And it's Smith, and it's Irving at the 1 spot.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
They set the pick. Dishes to Burks. The outside leaner. The rebound by Kevin Love.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the leaner's probably not the best option on that shot.
Irving with the ball. And Burks picks him up defensively. Burks with the steal. And here's Exum. Outside Favors. Now here's Burks. He's tightly guarded, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Just 3 to shoot. On its way from Hayward for 2. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. And the Jazz lead by 1. Cleveland's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Exum kicks to Favors. Exum dishes to Favors. He feeds it to Burks. Back to Favors. Off the left rim and out. Well, Cleveland shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Smith wide open. He fires. Burks pulls it in. Burks has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hayward on the wing. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Lyles. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Cleveland. And here's Cleveland. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Love kicks to Smith. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. And the shot is good. And now a 4-point Cleveland lead.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Gobert, the screen. Kicks to Hayward. Gobert with a screen on Smith. The dish to Gobert. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Checking out the game Rudy Gobert is having. 8 rebounds and a couple of great-looking rejections. So far, 2 blocks.
Yeah, you know, he's had a great feel for their ball movement down low and for where to be when the shot's going up.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Gobert. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Right wing. Moon passes to Irving. Shoots from the baseline, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Irving's got 19 points.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. To the middle. It's tipped. Pass to Gobert. He dishes it to Hayward. The three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Smith has been too much to handle. 13 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
Free throw drops for Smith. That one misses.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a two-possession game.
Exum kicks to Favors, and the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. That sends Gordon Hayward to the free throw line. J.R. Smith picks one up. Cleveland's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. There is Zhao, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points. And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Love with the bucket.
Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
Now, here's Burks. And again, unable to change momentum here. Tries yet again. Gobert can't hit. Cleveland leading by 8.
Got it.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Shooting for Utah, J.R. Smith, taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Jazz trail by 9. Gobert with a screen on Irving. Exum with it. Favors with the screen. Hayward on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Right at the free throw line. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Verjao. Now Irving. It's a pick by Love. Irving drives in, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have. Excellent game we've seen from Kyrie Irving. 25 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yeah, during that break, the head coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. He told them that they simply have to step up, saying, if we don't make a move now, it's going to be too late. Give them everything you've got. Kevin?
Jazz trail by 12. Here's Exum. Favors with the screen. Exum dishes to Burks. Passes it to Exum to end the run. That's good.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Smith outside. Now the feed to Moon. Inside. Verjao's shot is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Exum kicks to Favors. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in the hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
And Utah making a change here. Kelly's checked in. Here's Varejao. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 13 points for Anderson Varejao.
The shot quality is very good here, and they're making most of them this half.
Yeah, converting at a really high level. The field goal percentage continues to creep upward.
It's tipped and stolen by Love. Smith right side. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. Jazz trail by 11. Here's Kelly. Outside Favors. He kicks to Burks. Tipped away and stolen by Love. Moon with it.
Get the ball inside.
To the middle. Here's Varejao. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Take a look at what Varejao's been doing. He's got 10 rebounds and 13 points.
And the first one drops.
2 shots.
And so he hits both.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Here's Kelly. Favors with the screen. 6 to shoot. Burks' shot is good.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Irving kicks to Love. The pass to Moon. Screen by Smith. Fires the 3. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Hayward can hit. Cleveland leading by 10. Irving kicks to Moon. Irving attacking, and it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He told Kyrie Irving that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach would like to see him utilized in the offense as much as possible. We can expect to see them going to him constantly. So Coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate?
Now Moon.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
It's a pick by Love. Outside Irving. Irving double team. Smith on the wing. Tended by Hayward. Clock at 4. And it's Smith missing.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Gobert, the screen. Hayward goes in. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Cavaliers leading by 10.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Outside Irving. Feeds it to Moon. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. For the Jazz, this one's not looking good. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Hayward with the ball. Now guarded by Moon. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. And that's 18 points for Derek Favors. Cleveland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And here's Irving. Down low and stolen by Hayward. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Favors with a screen on Irving. Kelly kicks to Favors. Stolen by Varejao. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. And Hayward with the block.
Just too much of a deficit to overcome.
Just not enough. Oh! Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of it.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
Tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Three-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Gobert the pass to Kelly. And the wing jumper offline. Moon dishes to Irving. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg.
Well, certainly a nice win here in this one for you. What's it going to take for you guys to keep playing at this level moving forward?
Just keep it as simple.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Kyrie Irving. He put his team on his back and carried them as we've seen him do before. But it never gets old. And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K